I'm just gonna use my fingers and whistle. Hopefully little Rain will take notice and look to the left like the creature did in the video.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, there he goes.
Oh, he's got a great gallop.
How was that? Looked right at me.
All right. I think we got our video.
All right.
This one came close, I think, with a match of the skin color, even kind of the head turn, but it's not running like a dog.
It's just not a chupacabra.
What do you guys think?
Let's move on to the next one.
Well, we've ruled out our miniature horse as the culprit for the chupacabra, so we're going to move on to an animal that's bred locally here in Texas.
All right, guys, here she is. Here is Navarone Bruja.
Hey! Oh my God. That is shocking, just at first glance, you know, how similar she looks to the video.
You know, one of the biggest breeders of Peruvian Inca orchid dogs is actually right here in Texas, really close to San Antonio. We just have to have her run up the road the same way. We have the camera set up. You'll drive, and you'll get her to turn her head. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get set.
All right.
Come on, Bruja. We're going to have Bruja run the same distance that we see the creature running in the video. All right, Bruja is set.
All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. Release the hound.
Whoa.
Whoa, look at her go.
Wow.
Wow. Come on, over here. Yeah.
The backside really pops up just like the Chupacabra.
Man, I bet that looked great. It did from my angle.
Yeah.
All right,
Take a look.
see what we got here.
Look
Wow.
at that run.
It's so similar, guys. I mean, the parallels are uncanny. Look at the hindquarters go up. Look at the physiology of that. That's just amazing.
That same up and down flexion in the lower lumbar looks exactly like this.
So, I mean, both of these animals have a tail that's slender and hairless.
The only thing that's missing is that this chupacabra, when it looks left, the snout is longer.
But Phyllis's Chupacabra didn't have a long snout either. Maybe there are a number of different species out there.
Although we came really close with our experiments, we weren't able to replicate the footage exactly. So that makes me think there possibly could be a mysterious animal roaming DeWitt County.
Phyllis did say she saw what could have been a Chupacabra only 3 days ago. I think we need to go back to her ranch and do our own Chupacabra night hunt. Guys, remember, Chupacabras feed at night. So keep your eyes and ears open out here.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of work to do. Let's get started.
All right.
What I have here could possibly be our newest team member. Now, this drone is a multi-rotor helicopter, and we've attached the latest and lightest high-tech police-grade camera. This camera can detect a living creature several hundred feet away. Whether it's a chipmunk or a chupacabra, we're gonna see it.
What I have here are 2 thermal cams. One mounted on my shoulder with a monitor here recording everywhere I face. And this one here is the latest in thermal imaging technology that's in the form of a scope, so I can zoom in on my target.
You guys ready? Ready. In 3, 2, 1, go green.
Be safe out there.
So right now I'm remote controlling our drone we've got up in the air, following Devin with a thermal imager camera. We're trying to see a little bit further ahead of him, so if anything pops up that's living, we'll be able to point it out to him and can get over to it and see what it is.
Devin, we have you with the drone. What are you seeing out there?
I've just come across the carcass of a deer.
I'm picking up some signatures of something out there that's moving.
All right, I got 2 anomalies over there. Could be... Did you hear that?
Devin, did you see that? I saw a large, shadowy creature go across IR camera number 3.
There is a heat signature up ahead. I don't know what it is or how big it is because it could be far away. Devin, for Chillon, I am getting major heat signatures straight in front of me.
Okay, right there, I see it, we see it.
What is that? This thing is looking right at me. It's just staring at me right now. I don't even know what this is.
How's it going?
Good.
So, guys, we went down to DeWitt County, Texas to investigate the Chupacabra case.
For our first experiment, we wanted to explore the popular theory that this could be just a case of mistaken identity. Now, in Cuero, there are a lot of little horse farms. So we got a mini Arabian horse and explored the possibility that it was just a miniature horse running down that same country road caught on the dash cam.
I can see how somebody would mistake it for something other than a horse, but it doesn't look like the Chupacabra.
And you can see that he definitely has a mane.
So we wanted to stick with the case of mistaken identity, and we went with a rare species of hairless dog.
Is that the original video, or is that the dog? No, this is a Peruvian Inca dog.
That's looking pretty close.
Even the gait, right?
Now, our Peruvian Inca, the nose wasn't quite as elongated as our Chupacabra in the original video. We were unable to completely replicate the Chupacabra using our domesticated animals, and we needed to investigate the possibility that maybe this was a mutant hybrid or some unclassified cryptid in the area. So we decided to launch a nighttime investigation. Maybe we could hunt down or find our own Chupacabra.
Phyllis Canyon led us onto her 200-acre ranch to do a full hunt.
She had seen a Chupacabra just 3 days before we got there.
So you guys, I'm out on foot, it's cold out, it's pitch black, I can't see anything, and I start to pick up these heat signatures on the FLIR camera.
What is that?
All of us can clearly hear all of these howls going on.
We don't know where they are or what they are.
But they sound like they're just getting closer and closer.
This thing is looking right at me. It's just staring at me right now. I don't even know what this is.
We're on a ranch, cattle. I guess that makes sense.
That makes sense.
I'm just thankful that it wasn't a bunch of Chupacabras.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to find our own Chupacabra.
But we were able to get the tissue sample that we got from Phyllis' carcass tested. We sent it away for DNA analysis, and it comes back as a hybrid animal, a cross between a gray Mexican wolf and a coyote. It looks like the Chupacabra sightings around Texas may actually be a new species of animal.
That's a major breakthrough.
It's a huge breakthrough.
Guys, what do you think about the case?
You guys made a major discovery with the hybrid of the wolf and the coyote.
However, it doesn't explain this very strange creature that's got spikes, that's got this big blood-sucking mouth that people have talked about for years.
I think that the search for the mythical Chupacabra will continue.
It might still be out there. I want to hear about your exploits in Argentina.
All right, so we investigated the news alien down in Patagonia. We blew this case wide open, and check out how we did it.
You know, this case is astounding. It does look like an actual alien was caught on tape during a news broadcast.
Right, a news station was covering a story about water conditions when during the interview an alien-like creature appears in the distance.
Bueno, básicamente en eso hemos sido convocados para la religión.
The clip first aired on the local news, but once it hit the internet, it actually became a huge sensation that all of Argentina's been talking about.
Well, Argentina is a center for UFO and even alien sightings since the 60s.
Especially this coastal region. Many believe that this area is a hub of extraterrestrial activity. We're going to be pulling into the location of the original broadcast right here. It's so windy in this area that we're going to test the natural explanation that maybe the wind picked up some kind of a debris and blew it in the background during the newscast. You know, there's a chance that this could have been a misplaced item. Let's test the theory that maybe a decorative windsock could have just blown into the background and just looks like an alien walking. We did see these in the stores on the way in. They come in all shapes and sizes.
Right. Okay, so I'll play my role as the newscaster.
I'll be on camera.
I'll get this hooked up. I'll let you guys know when I'm ready. Austin for Bill and Jael, you read?
Well, yeah, Austin.
Man, it's so windy in this area. I don't know if there's a plausible explanation for what we're seeing in the original video.
I can tell it's a windsock. It doesn't look like an alien. To me, it looks like, you know, what it is.
The wind in the area blowing over 30 miles an hour. I'm having a hard time just getting this thing rigged up to the pulley system without it blowing away.
You know, I'm beginning to think that this whole object caught in the wind theory is pretty far-fetched. But you know what this means, right?
Time to move on.
I mean, with so many excavation fields around here, it's possible that this is misidentified construction equipment.
True. There are all kinds of oil rigs and heavy machinery out here. I mean, what if one of the workers were just moving some of the equipment and actually looked like an alien in the background?
Yeah, they do use those long straps attached to moving equipment to move things like boulders and heavy machinery. I can see how it would look like something walking in the background.
We're about to see if the combination of this large hook and these heavy-duty construction straps hanging from this crane could have been what was mistaken for the alien walking behind the newscaster. Ready to rock?
I'm set up with the camera. Everything's framed up. Austin, why don't you get in position?
All right.
Okay, Jaya, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready at the crane?
Standing by.
Okay, Austin, on 3, 2, 1. Walk the alien. Okay, Jael, give me your news story.
Bueno, básicamente hemos sido convocados para realizar una limpieza. Ahora mismo tiene mucha polución aquí en Patagonia.
Okay, Austin, why don't you go ahead and join us over here for a side-by-side comparison?
Okay, so let's pull up our test. Bueno, básicamente, and we've got our original footage right here. You know, it's interesting, the straps actually replicate the body type of the alien, but what we're not getting is the gait, the movement.
You know, the straps are simply too close to the camera to match the original footage. Even if the machinery with the telescoping arm was moved further back, you would still see the machinery in the background. I don't think this is what it is.
Well, you know what's really interesting? Look at where the shade is hitting the reporter's face and the shadow off the alien on the original footage.
If the sun is coming from the reporter's left and casting a shadow on her right side, why would the shadow be on the alien's left? I mean, it should be on the right side.
You know what? You're totally right. Something's really wrong with this. As a matter of fact, we got to find out who's had the original tape since it was first shot.
Guys, I think we need to head into town and go to the news station and talk to the people that shot this video.
Yeah, I agree. Let's pack up. Let's get out of here. So we basically ruled out any natural occurrences for what could have caused this. Now we're moving on to the thought that maybe this video was a hoax.
Bienvenidos a Caleta Olivia. We're here, guys.
Yeah. Dude, this is a cool little beach town.
I called ahead to the local news station and was put in touch with the editor who worked on this news piece, Lionel Fernandez. Maybe he knows something about this footage that we don't.
Okay, here's the station right here.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah, let me pull in right here.
Well, we've arrived.
Thanks, man. Welcome.